Hello everyone. In this quick tutorial, I'll be showing you how to insert and position your drop-down live navigation into your web pages. So, I'm gonna actually have opened this file, the file that we've been working on our tutorials, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually delete the image navigation. So I had it all in a table, so I deleted the table, and basically all the images were deleted. And this logo basically is a background image, so I don't have to really worry about it so much. So what I want to do, basically I have my two files, and I know that basically I need to borrow the code for this in the HTML and copy and paste in my document, but I also need to include this main.css into my root folder. The only issue is that I already have a main.css. They both have the same name. So if I grab this over, basically this one runs the drop-down navigation. As you could see, the rules are for the UL and the LI only. But if I grab this file and put it in my root folder, it is going to replace basically my original main.css. So which I definitely do not want to do. So but what I want to do though is I could simply open this file up, and from the UL tag I'll just simply copy it all the way to the bottom and go to my own main.css, and actually I've already copied it over at the bottom, and simply paste it in there. So this way, I mean, you're combining the drop down menu CSS with your own main.css in your root folder. So once we do that, then we can move to the next part, which is I'm going to open up the drop down menu, and I'm going to go and copy everything from the UL tag all the way to the closing UL tag. You definitely don't want to copy the body. I'm going to come back to my contact page, and now first I'm going to actually, I don't want to directly put the navigation in the header, because I want to be able to control it better by moving it to the right or to the left. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert a new div at insertion point and call it navigation, and I'm going to just put new CSS rule, make sure it goes in my div main CSS, say OK, and I'll just change the background just so that we can kind of see it a little better. I'm going to say OK, and I'm going to say OK, and basically it goes in here. And now I'll go to my code for the navigation, and I simply paste that in. So now if I preview this, you'll see basically my navigation in action. So the beauty of actually, and this little orange is because I made the background of the navigation div orange. So you can simply go and get rid of that once you're done. So if I go here and I go up, move this up actually a little bit. So I'm looking for, but there it is all the way at the bottom. If I go here, you see that I should delete one of these. If I go here, you'll see that the color is orange, and if I disable it, you won't see it. Actually, there was two divs in here, and I'm going to show you something really quickly in terms of how you can position this div. I just positioned it to move back to the left side. So basically, the only thing that you need to do at this point is, if you want to, let's say, changing the position back to the right, you're simply going to make sure you have your navigation div selected, and then basically you're going to just move down and set the positioning to the right, the floating to the right, to the left. So if I click right, you'll see that now if I preview this, it's moved to the right. You can also play with the padding, adding padding to the navigation div. For, let's say, if you wanted to center it, you basically would just, instead of positioning it to the right or to the left, you'll just leave it at default and then add padding to the right, so it would shift to the right side. So basically you would want to disable this and just add padding instead.